ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः.
Now, what is my responsibility? My responsibility is how I can understand them. That is the true meditation, let me tell you. How I understand this body, how I understand this mind, how I understand my emotions, how that is the real challenge. So when can I understand that? When I make my voice absolutely zero. You try it out in your family, say between husband and wife. You learn to listen to your partner silently, with all attention, not reacting. Then you can easily understand your partner. You can easily understand your partner. You are not trying to understand your partner because you are projecting your own self. You are projecting your own voice, your own noise. That's why you are not able to listen. When I am not able to listen to the voice of my own partner, then how can I listen to the voice of the Lord? Is the question. Pranidhana. I'm again and again coming back to the word Pranidhana. I'm going to explain tomorrow what this word Pranidhana actually means. So this is the preparation. If I don't know how to listen, Pranidhana is an impossibility. It is not how much puja I do. It is not how many hours I spend. It is not how long japa I do. They are all important. I am not saying anything. I do regularly all these things. Hours together I do it. But all those activities start giving a meaning to me when I learn to listen. This is based on my own experience I am sharing with you people. If you keep engaging with the activity, it is nothing but some other activity. Instead of doing this, you are doing that. That's all. Absorption is not an answer. Oh, I am totally absorbed. No, that is not the answer. That is not the answer. It becomes an indulgence and it becomes a habit. A drunkard indulges and gets into samadhi. Everybody, a person who cooks gets into samadhi. A businessman gets into samadhi. A prostitute gets into samadhi. A dacoit gets into samadhi. All are in samadhis. Please let me tell you. They're all. But the question is, what is samadhi doing for me is the question. It is not the samadhi that's the thing. What is this samadhi doing? Is it freeing me or is it binding me? Or is it making me a psychic patient of addiction? Or is it giving me absolute sense of joy, freedom? So Pranidhana gives us the freedom. Pranidhana has to give freedom. That is the difference between the indulgence. Indulgence of this. If I am in Pranidhana, it gives me freedom. If I am in indulgence, it gives me pain. It's an addiction. And that makes me to crave again and again and again. Have more, go back. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Some people tell me, Guruji, if I don't do yogasanas one day, I feel miserable. It means you are not doing yogasana. How can your mind gets into this misery if you don't do yogasana? It means you are addicted to it. Addiction is not an answer. Addiction is not an answer. It means you have not understood what yoga is. It means you have not understood what posture is, what asana is. Friends, please understand this. I know mind always anxiously waits for a technique. Usually I give only minimum technique. Because for me, I have been seeing, I have been traveling all over. I have been meeting people. I have been saying the technique has its own limitation. It cannot take you beyond. It works up to a certain level, there is no doubt about it. If technique itself works, then the whole world would have been transformed by this time. No. It is you and you only has the power to bring the transformation. Then how to go about? This is where Patanjali starts his teaching. Tapa swadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani kriya yoga. I am going to discuss this tomorrow. Tapa swadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani kriya yoga. What is tapa? Self-discipline is tapa. Note these words. Self-discipline is tapa. What is swadhyaya? Self-study is swadhyaya. And what is pranidhana? Self-awareness is pranidhana. So, self-discipline, self-study, self-awareness. Discipline has to inspire you to study. Study has to take you to the awareness. Right? Are you seeing the beauty of it? So for that, discipline is needed. Tapa. Discipline is needed. If I say you have to keep 2 hours keeping the back, neck, head along the same straight, means you should learn to develop that kshamata, that titiksha to sit in 2 hours. Then the study begins. Every part will start telling you the story. How much you have damaged. We don't want to listen to that ugly stories. So what do? We run away. This guru is hopeless. Let me go to some other guru. So the mind seeks the gurus who are going to give entertainment, spiritual entertainments. And we are all completely lost in that kind of entertainment. It's a very shallow. Very, very shallow. That's why people, they don't like to pursue this kind of path. That's why this approach is always an approach of minorities. In democracy, we don't have any voice. We don't have any voice. So the mind wants activity. Mind wants engagements. Mind wants thrill. Mind wants recognition. Mind wants. There we see that as life. And we have defined that as life. And we want that only. When it is like that, then how can I experience divine romance. I can't.